Hello. I jumped on here very quickly without any sort of like, oh, I'm going to do this. But I wanted to because I wanted to talk to y'all really quickly about passive income. I'm right in the middle of, it's hot in here. Hold on. Let me take my jacket off. We're at that time of year where it's cool in the mornings and it starts warming up in the afternoon here in Texas. So anyway, I wanted to jump on really quickly and talk to you about passive income. Passive income is something we probably hear about a million times a day if you are, in the social media world, which obviously you are because it's Facebook. And it's something that may be a little bit elusive to some of you because you're not maybe sure what it is or how to get involved. And so let's just talk about that really quickly today. So passive income completely changed things up for me. If you're not familiar with me, my name's Kelly. I own Pink Lemonade Company. It's a design business that I have, but then it's also like I teach people how to do Photoshop and, how to run their own design businesses, which is awesome. I love it because it just gives so many women so much freedom. Okay, hold on. I'm talking too fast because I'm so excited about this. So passive income for me is like I have a graphics membership site. I sell digital products on Etsy. And then my courses too are an avenue of passive income. So I've got several avenues set up to help feed in to my monthly income. And it's awesome because it works really well. When I started my business, I didn't make any money. I was raising 3 kids on the verge of divorce. Life happens, and I knew I needed to figure out a way to support myself and my 3 kids. So it was a scary place, but also it was a place where, the seeds really started being planted. And years later, it's an awesome thing. So I wanted to talk to you about passive income. So with digital designs, I think it was really hard for me to believe in the beginning that I could sell a $3 file and then it would ever turn into a business where I'd be making like $20,000 a month. So, I think that is hard for some people to get on board with that. It's like, it's not going to make enough money, but it does if you really stick with it. And, anything, this is my big thing. Anything you can create, you can sell. So today I'm in the middle of we're launching a huge course on April 25th, Design Business in a Box. And it's basically me holding your hand, teaching you how to run a design business, or if you have a design business, how to up-level it so you can actually make some money from it. So, hey Erica, welcome. And it's just last year was so awesome for my business. It grew by leaps and bounds. I introduced Photoshop and Fabulous, which is my first design course. The membership site, it grew amazingly well. And so it's 2019 feels like it's my year to give back. I want to bring all these women on board so they can have the freedom to do passive income and to run their design business and actually make money so they're supporting their children. And it's just, let's just let this go all out because I love that I get to do it. So I want to share it with how I do it with you. So the first thing, I just want to talk about 5 benefits of creating passive income. The number 1 benefit for me is just the freedom in it. It is so just, oh my gosh, my days are so easy. And I know there's a bunch of online people on there just oh, I make, $1 million a year and I work from the beach, and that's great. That's not what I want my life to look like. But I do want to have that freedom where I can, call in sick one day or go to my kids' school. Oops, sorry. Go to my kids' school program at 2:30 in the afternoon without having to tell a boss hey, I really need the afternoon off. So that was a lot of freedom that, I just really eat up that freedom to have if I want to go to lunch with a friend instead of, being chained to my desk or whatever. So that's, freedom is huge in it. Number 2 is the ability to work on your own terms. Again, I'm the one that sets my prices. I'm the one that creates my products. Everything I do is completely from scratch and from my own brain. And so when I have like a whole business that's just from my imagination, that's so amazing. And when it turns a profit, you know, it's like even more amazing that I'm capitalizing on my imagination. So I'm so out of breath today because I've been going 90 to nothing. I had a ton of coffee and I'm trying to get this course launched. And I was in the group earlier kind of just poking around, and I hadn't really said anything in there. But some people were like, I can't wait for this course, you know, Design Business in a Box to open. And I'm just like, oh girl, you have no idea how good it's going to be. Because there's so much stuff, like, you know, we're teaching people how to do Photoshop, we're teaching people how to use social media, we're teaching people how to use email marketing. We have a whole Facebook group of, you know, so you'll have like one-on-one access to me pretty much. And it's just so many videos and so much support. And this is going to change things for so many people. So it's just impossible not to get excited about it. Like, I am just over the moon ready for this thing to blow up so I can just get in there and like help so many people. So the number 3, the awesome thing about creating digital products or like a digital design, t-shirt design, you know, it's so endless on what you can sell, is the fact that you create it one time and you can sell it over and over and over. So if I listed a digital design in Etsy, you know, I could sell it like 25,000 times. And so I put in a little work at the beginning, and then I just reap the benefits over and over and over. And that is so, like, that's huge. That's what supports my family every month, these graphics that I create. And, you know, like, everybody gets some. And it's not like, you know, I'm not trading time for dollars and dollars for time. And, you know, where some, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not having to be like, well, okay, I've got to, like, I started with business cards, you know, and that was kind of time for money because it wasn't like I could create one card, but I had to, you know, design. And custom design's awesome. Like, I still do it. But the fact that I have passive income on the side too, or passive income has kind of taken over the whole business, it's just amazing the fact that that's available to us. You know, 20 years ago, or back when our grandmothers were doing their daily life, this wasn't a thing, and hard work was a reality for so many people. But now, when you know, monopolize on the internet and you take passive income and put it in, you know, your wheelhouse, you have the ability to make so much money, help so many people, and you're not working hard. So that's a huge benefit. Number 4, the benefit of passive income is making sales in your sleep. This one is really, really nice because every morning when I wake up, I look at my email or, you know, whatever, and it's like, you received a payment, you received a payment, you received a payment from PayPal. That's amazing to feel that. Like, even before I get out of bed, I've made so much money, which is nice because it's not so much pressure on, like, how am I going to pay the bills, that sort of thing. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that's possible for you too. That's what we're going to talk about in Design Business in a Box. Like, let's get you to that place where you're making money even before you get to work. Just the fact that we have the ability to do that is so amazing. Like, just, it's so exciting. Okay, now I've got to get back to work pretty soon because there's a lot going into this course. Like, it's amazing how many videos I've had to record. Okay, and then number 5, one of the 5 benefits of creating passive income is the ability to profit with low overhead. Like, you know, I do, now that I've grown, like, it is, you know, I'm having to spend money on, like, my assistant, or I have to spend money on a huge email list, you know, because you pay for every one of those email customers if you don't use a free program. So, but the fact is, like, it doesn't cost me money. Like, I don't have to order the business cards and pay for that. Like, I don't have to pay for anything I've created, like the digital papers, other than paying, you know, $9.99 a month for Photoshop. But that's so low compared to my return of investment. So anyway, just to recap, I just felt like, I just want to get on here because I'm so excited about this program because I know it's going to help so many people. If you're not looking to start a business or to grow your business, or you have no interest in digital design, then this program is completely not for you. But if you are, I would love to welcome you into the community of it because it's going to be phenomenal. Like, it really is. So just to recap, you know, the benefits of creative passive income, freedom to work anywhere. That's a huge one. Ability to work on your terms, so I can take off and I never miss my children's stuff anymore where I did before. When my kid's sick, my family hopefully is able to come first with this type of business, because I can put them first, and then I can work when they don't need me. Or, you know, like if they're sick, I'm right there for them. Also, I can work from my bed. So it's really cool. This weekend I was catching on some work, and I'm like, oh, and you know, that's how today is. Like, I can order my groceries online and go pick them up. Like, I don't even have to go into the grocery store anymore. Like, it's just so, everything is so automated. So why not our careers, you know? Like, passive income is just such a freeing thing. I can go take off this weekend, or take off during, you know, the summer, anytime I want. I can go work from the hotel for a couple hours and then play with my kids all day, you know? That's not a bad lifestyle. And so then the one and done, where you're just creating it one time and then selling it over and over and over, is extra amazing. Making sales in your sleep. I hear those little PayPal things go off all through the day and all through the night, except for I turn my phone off on night because I started having so many. So I was like, I can't, I'll wake up. I wake up so easy. So I turn my phone off at night. But when I wake up in the morning, it's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've already made this much money. Like, I can't wait to help other people do that. Because if I can do it, you can do it, and you should be able to do it, you know? Like, I'm not going to hold all these little secrets, because I'm so excited about the fact that I kind of stumbled up onto this, and I wish I would have had this program. Oop, sorry, got some Facebook notifications. I wish I would have had this program for me, just because I'm putting, you know, like, it just kind of gives you the keys of, like, here you go, here's how you do this. And I had to kind of work through it for a while, and it took a lot longer than I'd want to. And then the ability to run a business with low overhead. Like, it's so, you're not just having to spend. I do buy the best for my business, but I'm in a position to do that. But I've also kind of made it a priority from the start. Like, I was like, okay, I need to invest in this course, or I need to invest in this business coach. And that means, yeah, it was really tough being a single mom with 3 kids. But the fact is, I thought, okay, if we stopped eating out 2 times a month, that money is right there. And when you want something, it's amazing how you will just, you know, like, you will make sure that money is there. And I was laying in bed yesterday, and I was like, oh gosh, I shouldn't have spent money on that. Like, what if I don't what if I can't make the payments on it or whatever? Like, I invested in this huge business course. But then I thought, no, I really want this to happen. I know this is going to help my business, so I don't mind investing this money. Whenever we moved into this house, like, it was a huge payment jump from the little house we were living in before. But it hasn't been a thing. Like, I haven't been like, oh, where's that money coming from? Because I'm so passionate about living in this house compared to where we were, that it's just something like, yeah, it's so important to me for us to live here. So I easily make sure that money's there. I think it's a mindset thing, you know, like, if it's like something you were like, I don't know, I don't really want to put in the work for this, or so I don't know if I really want to do this course, then you probably don't need to. But if you're like, I'm so excited, I know this course can help me, then the money's going to show up. That thing, even if that means just staying home 2 more times a month, you know, because food's expensive. So I have got to get back to creating more of this program. I'm so excited because we have some guest speakers joining it. Amy Crane from Social Lab Marketing, she's going to be a part of it, and she's going to kind of do an intro to Facebook ads, because Facebook ads are really how I built my business online. As far as social media, that's been huge. We've got some other stuff. We've got, let me think, what else? Yeah, the Facebook group, we're going to do live calls in there. You're going to be able to ask all your questions. Also, if you would like to join our free Facebook group, we've got like 3,800 people in there now. And I will leave the link for that. And then I'm going to leave you a link where you can go grab some free graphics of mine and a guide on how to make money with digital graphics. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I'll swing back around in a little bit and answer them all. So I better get back to work. And I hope y'all have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.